Welcome back, guys. This is the Sideliners. I'm Brandon Bandoy.
I'm Aidan.
And today, we're going to be talking about some fun stuff. We're going to talk about some buzzer beaters, a little bit of football. Let's get into it.
Yep. So first, Max Strus hit second longest buzzer beater.
Yeah, second longest. That is crazy.
That is crazy. I honestly did not think it would be the second longest. But second longest ever. So with that, we're going to rank some of the best buzzer beaters in NBA history.
Okay.
I'm going to start off. Personal fave. This one kind of relates to Max Strus, where it's not like, you know, your Dame, your LeBron, but Jeremy Lamb from, I'm going to say 2018, 2017, something around there, chucked it from well beyond half court. It was a sky ball. I remember he fumbled it. He got
it was tipped out.
It was tipped out. That's what
tipped out.
Yeah, he just grabbed it and just chucked it. It was, the hang time was like 5 seconds, and then it just went in, and I don't even know what Jeremy Lamb is doing now.
Maybe somewhere in China.
China?
Somewhere in China to play basketball.
Overseas.
Send him overseas. Who knows? But honestly, I'm going to go with good old Damian Lillard.
Which one?
Against Paul
PG?
George.
Oh.
Yes. Sizing up PG like that, that just shows he got that confidence.
Yeah.
He's sizing up Paul George. He's like, looks him straight in the eyes like, watch
I'm gonna
this.
hit this in your mouth. And then, yeah, he I'm pretty sure I saw an interview where he didn't even realize how far it was.
No, he didn't, because he did it. I remember in one of the All-Star games, I think it was a year or 2 years later, he was like, they measured it out and they're like, oh, just see how it is. And he's like,
it was this far?
It's this far?
And they were like, yeah. And he was like, dang.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I mean, the sidestep was so gross. I wanted OKC at that time to like win, so I was kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I was like, I can't even be mad. And he's done that. He has a few of the better buzzer beaters.
that is true.
I think another personal favorite, I don't think this one gets overlooked at all, Kawhi, Game 7, Sixers. I knew as soon as that shot went in, I was like, there's no way they don't win like the NBA Finals. They were kind of the underdog against the Warriors, but I watched that buzzer beater and I was like, there's no way they're losing. Like, this is like the miracle that they needed. I mean, the way it bounced,
Boom, 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 boom.
And like against Joel too. Joel contested him.
What? How tall is what?
Joel's 7'1" or 7 foot.
And then the wingspan over that. You're throwing that up and just sending a prayer and being, hey, it's got to go in.
And then Kawhi landed in the squat and he was like watching it.
Everyone getting hyped around him.
Yep, because it was a home game. That one's top tier.
That's the one thing about watching all those like buzzer beaters. I know growing up, you had the little basketball hoop.
3, 2, 1. There's magically you miss. There's magically 5 more seconds on the clock, and then you shoot again. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I have another. Ray Allen. Is this considered a buzzer beater? Because one of the first ones came to mind was rebound Bosh. His 3-point. Back out to Allen. Bang! Oh, and then but it was like 2 seconds left, or one point something, or no, maybe it was a little more. It might have been like 5 seconds. It was definitely around then. Is that a buzzer beater? Does a buzzer have to for it to be a buzzer beater?
I personally feel buzzer beater. It gotta be time gone.
Like you call other ones maybe a dagger. Maybe you can call it that was just a clutch moment and such. But is it a buzzer beater if the buzzer doesn't go off? If it is point 1, is that a buzzer beater?
I feel like it depends on the time, because I feel like also depending on when where you are, how deep in the season you are. Say it's a playoffs.
Okay.
I feel like playoffs and you can give that chance a day to be okay. Maybe it is a buzzer beater. So I would personally say I'll give it to him.
Okay.
It's a buzzer beater.
It's close. One more we cannot mention MJ eliminating the Cavs in the '89 playoffs, where that shot, he came from the right, he just floated. He just stayed in the air for a second, hit it, the iconic, the jump and the punch, and then the best part about that video is you watch him celebrating and punching, going crazy, and in the background, all the Cavs guys are just they were so mad. They were so embarrassed.
That is the worst thing.
I know.
Coming from someone who played basketball in high school, man, at times losing a game just to a buzzer beater.
It's heart-wrenching.
It's hard. It's hard. It's worse, I feel like, in an away game, and the away team hits that buzzer, when they're home and you're away, and everyone that's in their school is there, and you're right there. You're like, oh, we could win, and out of nowhere, some little kid just goes and chucks it in.
What's
it's the
worse,
worst.
if you're home and you lose, or you're away and you lose?
Definitely home.
Definitely home.
Definitely home. If a buzzer beater happens, like from a away team coming and they hit it and you're home, that's the worst.
It's not as hype because the crowd doesn't get into it, but like it stings that much more for the home team.
It really does.
So, yeah, let's move on to some NFL. Let's talk some free agents. There's some key ones. I think there could be some really interesting.
I want to focus our time on Barkley.
Barkley?
I'm a Giants fan.
So am I. I mean, he's going to demand a bunch. He's good, and, like, I love him, but I just know he's going to ask for too much money, and I just feel like he's going somewhere else. I think.
He's 100% going somewhere else.
Yeah,
The Giants are not doing their thing. Also, it's how the NFL is nowadays. These teams are not looking for a running back.
They don't want to pay a running back like 10, 12, 15 million. It's just for the guy to get beat up every single game.
That's the one thing that stinks. Because I feel like they're running backs, you got to give them their due diligence.
You do.
They're doing so much. They're putting their body out there every single game. You need to pay them the big bucks at this point in time.
It's like a team that needs a big, brawly running back that can just, I mean,
Packers are really the only thing.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking, I feel like he's going to stay in the NFC. I feel like all the AFC teams with their offenses, a lot of them are kind of set.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go to like a team that's good, but not great. Like the Packers made the playoffs. They won the playoff game. But like they're still, no one really expected them to go too far.
No.
They were like the 7 seed.
Yeah.
So
deep down inside as a Giants fan, I want him to come back.
Same.
But honestly,
I have no hope.
No hope. If he needs to leave, he can leave.
Yeah,
let him do his thing. Yeah.
I feel like we've wasted some of his career. I mean, he got hurt a lot, but some plays I'm just like, man, Saquon, you could be putting up 2,000 yards anywhere else.
Really could.
Another one, Chris Jones. This one's interesting because he was skipping, not going to practice because he wanted to get paid. They finally paid him. He comes back. They win the Super Bowl this year. Who even has the leverage now?
Exactly.
It's like
he's going to be coming to the play asking for more.
You think so?
Than everyone else. He won. He come off a Super Bowl. Come off a Super Bowl. What, you're gonna ask for less money?
I guess.
Are you really going to ask for less money, Aidan?
But he was a big part in that. But they have a stacked team.
They do.
So it's like, I feel like the organization has some leverage. They're like, well, we just won, and we can probably win, if not go pretty far without you too.
That is true.
Even though he is one of the best defensive.
I personally feel he's up there.
He's up there.
Definitely up there.
Yeah. Another one, Christian Wilkins from Dolphins. He's a free agent. I feel like they need him.
They do.
He's also a big locker room guy.
Yes.
He's a big, I think he's a captain. He's
gonna hype all them up.
Yeah, he's like.
Dolphins need something like that.
You've seen him mic'd up. Whenever they mic people up, they always mic him up. Shocker. It's a good idea.
It's a good idea. He's a talker.
he's
a yapper. He's funny. He's hilarious.
Certified yapper.
Yes.
But I think if they lose him, it'll be big for them. What about where's Kirk? Where's Captain Kirk going? Where do you think? You think he's gonna stay in Minnesota?
Honestly,
I think he likes it there.
I think he does too.
How old is Kirk Cousins now?
I don't know. He's getting up there. He's getting up there. He's been in the league for a while.
I don't know, man. It's been a while. He was on the Redskins. When they were the Redskins.
He's always popping up in some time. Every few years he's popping up.
Yeah.
But I think mostly out of all the free agents that I'm seeing is Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
There's a wide receiver. He's a slot guy. He's a big dude. You can put him in the slot. He can go against a linebacker if you need him to. He can go against a corner, get you a few catches.
Yeah, I think he's 6'3".
6'3", yeah. He's versatile, and you could do as many things as you need him to. So I feel like out of all these free agents, Michael Pittman has a better chance of getting to a better team.
I agree with that a lot. He could be a second, third guy, third option, and that's a solid second or third option. He's got a little vet presence where people can learn from him. It's like when Julio or Odell has gone to a different team, and people were talking or Randall Cobb on the Jets. People were raving that he was a great leader and a veteran, and they need that presence.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's all we have.
I think that's all we have today. So, Aidan, you guys at home, this is the Sideliners. Thank you again. See you.